Let's get it. Best elites of 2021. Go in the comments. Let me know what your favorite elite figure is so far for this year. Shout out to everybody that does. Let's go. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at the best elites of 2021, what they've produced so far. We are half year, we're tuning into June, and we are starting out the gate with some Ultimate Edition. Ooh, yeah, stopping by to the channel for the first time. You know what you got to do, boys? Hit the subscribe. Drop a like, and we got to pound through this list, you guys, because not only did Ultimate Edition bring a little fury to it all, but damn, the regular Elite Series in and of itself was bringing quite a bit. Now, do keep in mind that this Macho Man was missing quite a bit, so we ain't going to dissect as far as what was missing on the actual hat, but one that needs to be brought up. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Amazon exclusive Johnny Gargano, and one of my personal favorites. You guys know that in the custom figgy collection, this had already occurred within the WHFM squad. So what happened? Mattel's like, oh, I see you're seeking Hero Figs. You are looking for the Rabid Wolverine. Now, we'll never produce him, so the best thing we can do is to go ahead and make them in reproduction in Gargano style form. Now, there were some important factors that were also missing. Like, that's one big thing that you might notice about this actual list is that a lot of these figures, even though they might be sitting pretty high within the rankings, they still have long ways to go. And that kind of almost applies right here to Aleister Black. And I ain't talking about in this figure because I was pretty pleased, but I'm talking about as to how they're finally bringing him up to the main picture, right? The jacket on this was insane. Undertaker representation flowing through this entire figure. I mean, the Ministry of Darkness, he'd be a proud member, man. He'd be coming up here and he says, dude, you making me so proud, son. I'll tell you what, you keep doing this, you keep dropping them kicks the way you have on SmackDown, you can come over, join me in the Hall of Fame, and that's just a thought, and I hope it does happen because the career on this man, it has only begun. Now, for one, it's actually the complete opposite. It's vice versa. Undertaker, he has already met the end of the road, so what did they do? They produced him right here, and one that I needed to modify to put my own touch, my own changes to show you as to how it could have been, what they did, and you know what? Either way, we love both of them, man. 30-year anniversary mixed in together with it all, dude. It's freaking sick, especially the head scan. I think it was the head scan on this dead man that was really, truly doing it for me. I know there was a lot of issues with the oversized factor right here for the actual top piece, but both Undertakers, dude, that has brought none but fire. Now, mixing it up into the Elite 2-pack, and no, we ain't talking about the Hardy's 2-pack. Triple H was part of it, but Matt Hardy, he wanted to partake with a little dually double action. He says, yeah, buddy, they're going to want to buy two of you so they can make your version have version 2 long before it all started right here. I love the jersey, you guys. It was very difficult for you not to pick up this Elite 2-pack and end up scoring 2 of them in order to execute something like this, man. Really dug it. Triple H, yeah, I mean, he could have easily fell within the ranking, but not every single figure from the Elite Series will fall in this. Elite Series 86, Carmella, why not, dude? We got to bring her up. I mean, check this out. This was like the first time that she truly brought fabulous. The Walgreens exclusive was a very special gem, but I think this definitely did one up, and that goes right there for Mr. Bray Wyatt. Not the ringside exclusive. I loved all the accessories that did end up coming with that figure, but it didn't bring the actual collar of it all, the correct pants. I mean, it was just a reuse piece that said, all right, we're making a Bray Wyatt. All we got to do is use the exact same stuff, do a little repaint. Now with this one, I think this was very well executed. The interchangeable hands did require still the hand tattoos. Like, we got the gloves, and that works, but I'm just saying, like, again, future releases, you can definitely come in here with a strong Samoa Spike. Target right here, part of the lineup, and I know Ringside ended up picking them up. Him, actually the entire set, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Titus O'Neil, but one of the highlights, and this is what I'm saying, you guys, not every single figure from every single wave will be part of this video. You really have to narrow it down, and I think the tattoos and the way that this was overall expressed, why not, dude? This has got to be sitting top high right there on the list. And Miz right here, prior to this actual like re-release, actually it's not a re-release, even though it's like very similar to one of his earlier figures, is the fact that the market on this was ridiculous, right? It was so hard to get your hands on a current Miz, so this was a desperate move that Mattel needed to do if they wanted to go ahead and execute like their own option, right? Because anytime that you see this out there in the second market, you guys, and if they see there's a high demand, that's where Mattel can step in, get a little cash in, get Mr. Garza up in here, and check out what the man was missing. Now, originally, yes, there was pants on him, but we can't be displaying him without the freaking pants on. Get out of here, dude. We're bringing the wings. How do you know if the man can fly if he's masking all that? So I think it was the head scan on this. I know the torso definitely needed something to be discussed about, but you know what? It's all good because Undertaker, hey, he might just be in every single, like, whether you talk about regular series over there at Wally World or at Target Series 9 Undertaker. Dude, how many options did we get with this? I'll tell you one. We got one, obviously, with the look that you're also getting, but we also got it right there with the Attitude Era. There was a good plethora that you could have mixed in when it came to this head scan. The hair dripping forward, first released, first time that we got it, and when they actually ended up bringing it back from the very first go-around, because initially it was an entrance grades, and no, take that back, it was a defining moments, but the jacket, the true accuracy of how this was all done up, you guys, I really dug it. It was the hair, it was a lot of stuff. Like, when it comes to the dead man, it's hard just to go ahead and say, no, it's the Undertaker, dude. There's no way that it's going to be a good figure. Get the hell out of here. Just about every dead man so far this year have been going like this. Yeah! We got Edge over here, the return of the Ultimate Edition. Matter of fact, actually, this will be the only figure that you will see that's also part of another figure within this stack that will be right there alongside as best figures. And how do you not, man? I mean, the guy came with the jacket, right? You could have either posed him with the actual entrance jacket, or all you had to do is pop off the arms, get your in-ring gear going, and that's all you had to do. So Edge definitely sitting pretty high, even though the man's like, yo, where's my arms, my bro? I'll tell you where they are. You need to come over here. Get them ropes shaking. Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so ringside, yes, we'll go ahead and bring him up as well, because both of these Warriors worth the mention. Now, this one did bring interchangeable head scans. This one did not, but this one actually brought the entrance jacket, and I think this is an important piece every single time that you're doing a Warrior. If you do without, hey, at least give us that Ultimate Edition upgrade, which they did. So this was one up from the prior Elite release, because anything before this, you guys, these tassels, if this was just part of the regular wave, they were already predetermined as to how you were going to be posing them. So the fact that they did it with him as well as this figure, hey, I'm all about it. I know there was a lot of drawbacks with the actual expression of this one, but you know what? We can't go ahead and beat it up. Not too much. Not until Rollins comes up here, and I know we've been getting a lot of use of this figure. Genuinely, you guys, hands down, one of my best figures. These are not ranked in any in particular order, but I'll tell you this has got to fall in the top 3 without a shadow of a doubt. Hero Figs, what are you talking about? Are you saying that this video is over? Nah, bro, not quite yet. You haven't even brought in the charismatic Enigma. Like, if he's coming over here with the Swanton Bomb, don't the people want to know? Don't they want to see if the action is going to be located on the back? Dude, love it. The update on the back tattoo, the head scan, I mean, just about every Jeff Hardy, it's hard not to consider this man right there ranking pretty high. And if you want a good example of that, Liv Morgan has brought her right there on the upper thigh, on the smile. She even brought her own entrance robe. Well, actually, it's part of the bathrobe, but she ran out of ideas, so she's like, yo, you still got that? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the bathrobe that you let me borrow last night? No, we can't be no, that's too much heat, man. That is a little bit too much information that we didn't need to have. And if we start rumors, guess where Cross is bringing us, dude? He's going to bring us down to NXT. He's going to give us that mean, angry look. Now, keep in mind, it didn't actually come like this, but why the hell not, dude? If the basic brought an alternative look, why are we going to express it? Why are we going to have it mix it up right there? Win the Elite? Wouldn't DiBiase love that? He'd be like, ha 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 ha. Of course, dude. We got the championship title. We have all the money. I mean, that's what he did, right? For anybody that was there around that time and era, the guy had his bag of money. He was throwing it to the crowd, left, right, and when people actually caught it and looked at it like, dude, this ain't no real money. But you know what? This figure right here, it's nothing but pure money. And now there was 2 looks. You could have either gotten with the traditional black and gold, or if you wanted to mix it up with that Toys R Us exclusive Virgil, that right there, that was definitely the marker to get Mr. Just John Cena into the video. Now, how are we not going to have best figgies of 2021 so far without the man himself, John Cena? Now, there is some, there was definitely some discussion within the comments when we reviewed this. Like, how are you going to rank this figure so high, dude? I mean, the guy's only coming with the hat. He's only coming with the shirt. He's giving us that look. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. One, obviously, everybody wanted to see this, right? It is pretty simple and bland, but when you really sit down and think about it as to what each figure gives you options for, when you have multiple options, dude, you can't be counting that out as one of the best figures right here. Big Dog Roman Reigns was also sharing that because he had two looks. You could either have him with the hair down or the hair up. Personally, this is still one of my favorite looks. The gauntlets right there. Now, the tattoo, yeah, there's not going to be any much discussion as to what should be going on coming to the middle of the back, but I'll tell you this, next release, it's already done, man. They already showed us. One question that I do got to ask you, though, guys, is these two figures. Now, these actually ended up showing up in the black market, I would say late December, but as far as like retail, when people were finding these were, I would say, early January, so these could either be mixed in as either A, best figgies of 2020 or early 2021 release when it comes to the mask. Now, which one was it? Was it the Big Show? Was it the Decade of Domination? Angry, mean look? Let's get it. Ruthless aggression? Or do you wanted Kane to finally unmask? Now, you could have him displayed the way that you're seeing it right now, right, where you got it all on there. Or if you want to go and show RVD as to where this guy was standing all those years before they said, all right, not only are you going to get a voice box, but you're also going to go unmasked, then you're going to go shirtless, then we're going to put chains on you. And it's true, you guys. Oh, man, look, I'll tell you what. Best figgies of 2021. I know there's still a lot that's going to be coming up here. We've already seen images as to the figures that are scheduled to be released. So, again, if you guys are stopping by, turn on that notification bell, man. You ain't trying to miss any of that sauce. If you want to get Liv Morgan, guess what? Got it right now. You want that Jeff Hardy? Bray Wyatt, dude, the whole Firefly Funhouse, they already went through that door. They came out. They said, come join the WHF fam. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a like, and we'll see you later, and my friends, on the next one. Oh, Edge, what the hell happened here? I'll tell you what. Spear!